Minnesota Public Radio is sponsored by Scott's Lawn Feeder. You don't feed your lawn giraffe feces. Use the #1 seed for lawns from Scott's Miracle Grow. Feed your lawn. Feed it. Coffee and cigarettes. Welcome back to Coffee and Cigarettes. My name is Lip Turd McDouche. March Madness is upon us, and the Final Four is in our beloved state of Minnesota this year. And who better to talk about the NCAA tournament than Dick Vitale? Welcome back to the show, Dicky V.
Oh, thanks for having me back on the show again. You know, I always love coming up here talking to Minnesota Public Radio.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you back on the show, Dicky V. Let's get right into it. March Madness is upon us, and what picks do you have today?
Oh, well, it's time for Dicky V's Dicky Picks. Some may not know this, but I get to travel with Duke for every game, and I get to do the broadcast with just a few stipulations per game, dictated by Coach Mike Krzyzewski. For round one, I'm gonna have Duke taking on NDSU Bison, and I'm obviously gonna pick Duke to win this game. I severely doubt the Bison are gonna win. NDSU is the Bison, correct?
Yes, I do believe that is correct, Dicky V.
Well, you know, most people don't know this, but Coach Krzyzewski owns a ranch in North Dakota filled with bison, horses, cattle, and he mentioned to me that if Duke loses to NDSU, I will be forced to eat a Rocky Mountain oyster, which I thought wasn't too bad, because I love oysters on the half shell. Oh, they're just so good.
Dicky V, those oysters are, well, never mind.
Alright, let's get to round two then. I believe that Duke will crush the VCU Rams.
Well, it seems as though we share a similar pick, Dicky V. I have the same outcome happening in my bracket.
Well, yeah, most people don't know this about Coach Krzyzewski, but he actually owns a ram breeding farm in the lower Rockies. If Duke should lose to VCU, then I have to personally obtain several kiloliters of ram sperm for the spring harvest.
Dicky V, may I remind you that you're on,
Oh, yeah. Then I got Duke playing Virginia Tech in round 3 versus the Hokies. Should be a great ACC showdown. I just love the ACC. Oh, Duke should win this game, no problem.
Well, I think this is where our brackets differ. I did not pick Virginia Tech making it this far to play Duke.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't know this about Coach K, but he's actually a majority owner of a traveling turkey performance group that plays shows at maximum security prisons. If Duke should lose round 3, then I have to dress in drag and perform the hokey pokey with these turkeys at the prisons all summer long. Oh, baby!
Well, Dicky V, I think that would make you truly the #1 fan of Duke if you did that all summer.
Okay, let's see who I got for round 4 here. Oh, yes, I got Duke taking on the LSU Tigers. Oh, and I got Duke bringing them to extinction.
Oh, Dicky V, we are a very progressive, pro-animal, pro-environment show here at Minnesota Public Radio, so I would ask you to please refrain from using the word extinction unless you're saying that global warming is causing the tigers' extinction.
Well, you know, not too many people know about this, but Coach Krzyzewski used to be a tiger keeper for a traveling circus in Belarus during the Cold War. And if Duke loses round 4 to the LSU Tigers, then I have to be an attack dummy for the Tigers in training for the Belarus circus now. Sounds like a pretty bad job. I really don't want to risk my life like that.
Well, it seems like you will do all that you can to be the broadcaster for any Duke game.
Okay, so for the Final Four matchup, I have Duke taking on the Michigan Wolverines. And obviously, I got Duke winning that game.
Let me guess, Dicky V. You have to wrestle a Wolverine if Duke should lose that match.
Well, no, it's much worse than that. You see, Coach K, he owns a petting zoo in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And the only way the Wolverines allow people to pet them is if you eat green eggs and ham to them while dressed in a bikini. So if Duke loses to Michigan, I'll be doing that the rest of the year up there in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Dicky V, did I hear that right? Did you say a bikini?
Well, yeah, I never questioned Coach Krzyzewski about these things. So for the final game of the tournament, I got Duke taking on North Carolina. Should be the greatest NCAA final since Duke versus North Carolina.
And what happens if Duke loses this game, Dicky V?
Well, Coach K said that if the final was between him and Coach Roy Williams, they'd give me a view of an Eiffel Tower. Winner gets the back door of the Eiffel Tower. I don't know what that means, but I've always been excited to see the Eiffel Tower. I love the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, well that gets us through the Duke portion of your bracket. Did you make any other picks? Like, we got Ohio State versus Iowa State. Who do you got in that game?
Well, I don't really care about the rest of the bracket, so I didn't really fill it out. I only did the Duke portions. So that's about it. I normally don't win the NCAA bracket pools because I only pick Duke.
Well, it seems we're running out of time, so I'd like to thank the listeners for tuning in and listening to Coffee and Cigarettes. Join us next time, but you probably still won't give a damn.